They look like favorites.
This is my lock of the week.
Dodgers.
No. But don't do this.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Vegas Sports Panel. It's second week in the NFL, and we got some picks for you here. We couldn't get everybody together this week because one of the panel members we have, two people in his family tested positive for COVID. So he, being in the family, has to quarantine for 10 days. So hopefully by next week, we'll get them all back, and we'll have your third week picks as a group. Well, if not, it might take one more week, but either way, we're going to have your picks for you, so make sure you get subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell also, so when we do new videos, it'll notify you, and you won't have to search around or wait for them, all right? Let's get you caught up. Last week, Roger leads the pack at 3-2, and then Brandon and Bob both are at 2-3. Not bad after the first week. I mean, you don't really know what you have. You factor in preseason and, who's playing and stuff like that, but you really don't know the effort and, how they're going to do until it's actually for real. So I think they'll end up, start seeing some doing a little bit better, more consistency, but it's the first week. So what do you expect? Anyway, since Roger's leading, let's get to his picks for week number 2. His first one is Rams -4 against the Colts. Okay, Rams looking pretty good this year, so I think that's a solid pick. Patriots -5.5 against the Jets. Okay, Patriots good. Lost, I think, a tight one last week. Broncos -6 against the Jags. Cardinals, he's betting with his heart a little bit, but that's all right. It's fun. -4.5 against the Vikings. And then you have the Seahawks, Roger, at -5.5 against the Titans. All right. I think the Titans are going to come around and play a little bit better this week, and they're going to give the Seahawks all they can handle. So let's wait and see. All right, that was Roger's picks. Let's go to Brandon's. We got the Bengals +2.5. Okay, they're playing Chicago. He's got Titans +5.5, playing Seattle once again. Steelers -5.5 against the Raiders. The Raiders, and I'm from Vegas here, they got kind of lucky last week. Ravens had some bad plays as well. But if they don't bring it against the Steelers, I think that could get ugly real fast. And then he has Patriots -6 against the Jets. A lot of common bets here. Bills -3.5 against Miami. Okay, I think the Bills, they got to play a little bit better, right? I mean, they played good, but they lost. Miami pulled out a squeaker. But I think the Bills, if they don't start bringing it a little bit, they're going to have a little bit more tight games than they want. And, when you can't start winning halfway through the season, okay? I mean, they'll be fine, especially if they don't have many injuries. So, all right, that's Brandon's 5. Now let's go to Bob. Bob's got Chicago -2.5 against Cincinnati. Then he's got the Rams -3.5 against Indy. And then he's got the Patriots -6 against the Jets, where up here, Roger only has the Patriots -5.5. So it just depends on when you bet, okay, and where you bet. And then down back on Bob's, he's got 49ers -3.5 against Philly. And that's just a game I probably wouldn't even bet because I think Philly, they played great and they could still be playing great, or they could have been on a high and back down to earth now. And then the 49ers just didn't really impress me. So they're both kind of like teams I'm not really confident with right now. I mean, it's only the first week. How confident can you be? But with that being said, I think that's going to be a tight game. And then his last one is the Packers -11. I guess he's going back to them after losing Packers -3 last week. In Detroit, I think that they've had their opening game. I think they're going to come back down to earth a little bit also after getting that one sort of close at the end last week for them. But Packers -11, 49ers -3.5, Patriots -6. Rams -3.5, Chicago -2.5. Okay, Bengals +2.5 for Brandon, Titans +5.5, and then Steelers -5.5, and then Patriots -6, and then Bills -3.5. All right, and then we got Rogers picks again, real quick. Rams -4 against the Colts, Patriots -5.5, Broncos -6, Cardinals -4.5, and then Seahawks -5.5. All right, get your picks in, and good luck to you, and we'll see you next week.